Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my podcast. Today is Thursday, July 2nd, 2020. I hope you all are doing well. And today I will be talking about a film I saw last night on ESPN called Born to Play. And it is about the Boston Renegades, which are a all-women's tackle football team from Boston. And they play in an all-women's tackle football league. So for the last few nights, I've been watching 30 for 30s like almost every night on ESPN because I love 30 for 30s, or I love like sports documentaries. And so the other night I was watching a baseball one, and I think yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, I was watching a basketball one, and then yesterday I was watching this one about women's tackle football. And I just have to say, the one about women's tackle football, Born to Play, is now one of my favorite sports documentaries or sports movies, to be honest. Because I love to see stories about how women are taking like leadership or are doing things in sports that mostly men would be doing, or that people think men would be doing, and they're showing the world and they're showing people that they are just as talented as men are and just as capable as men are, because women can be very good at tackle football, and honestly, they can be just as good as men in tackle football. In my opinion, because I was seeing some of these players in the film on the Boston Renegades, and they're definitely faster than I am. They're strong, they're dedicated, they are motivated, they're positive, they're driven, they don't give up. Something I saw in the film that I think was really important was one of the players tore her ACL, and she was a very good player, but she still came into practices and games and helped the team, and she took on it like a coaching position, and she that is amazing to see. Like, that is so much strength, that is so much strength, so much maturity, and so much just like leadership. And also, like, considering like that football is a very physical sport and that it can easily cause injuries, seeing these women go out on this field and tackle and play and just give it their all and put their heart into it, like even though there's always a risk, it's just amazing to see. And they all worked hard, like they never gave up, and that's why they are so talented. And that's why Boston won the championship. I think like something else that like I really liked to see in the film was before the games and after the games, there would be women on these teams giving speeches or hyping the team up, and I think that's a very effective way of helping your team become better and helping your team have energy and have drive and to play at your best. Because honestly, this past year, I'm a team manager for 3 sports at my school, and I've tried to give motivational speeches and try to find like ways to hype up my team, and I think those are very effective ways of helping your team play better and feel motivated and win games. And no matter if Boston was doing bad or if their practice was over because the lights turned off on them, like they just kept on pushing themselves. They kept on pushing themselves and trying to get better no matter what. And another thing is, these women, like, they have jobs outside of football. Like, and so they have, like, a lot of responsibility. And that's, like, another big strength. And that's, like, another thing I liked about this film. Because it definitely shows that women are just, like, women are capable of anything. I think the film definitely showed how important women's sports are, and how important it is for women's sports to grow and to be recognized, because women work hard. Women deserve as much recognition as men get in sports, because men work hard, women work hard, and it seems like there's an unequal balance of, like, support for the sports. I feel like there's a lot of support towards men's sports and there's a lot of fans, but for women's sports, even though women's sports are growing, it's not as equal as the support for men's sports. And I do think that at some point they will become equal. But I just think it's so important to support women's sports and support women in sports. I think the film overall, it was very well done. I don't exactly know who directed it, but the director and everybody involved in the film did a very good job. The way it was filmed, the shots in the film, it was just so beautiful. I loved the shots. I loved the way it was filmed. The story was amazing. It was put together perfectly, and I hope that it's on, like, Netflix or something someday, because honestly, or I hope that it's on, like, a DVD or something someday, because I would totally purchase it, and it's so amazing. So guys, go check it out if you can. If it's on, it might be on, like, ESPN Plus, because I think it's a 30 for 30, but if not, I'm sure you guys can find it somewhere. It's called Born to Play, and go check it out. Thank you all for listening to my podcast. Have an amazing day.